Hello, YouTube family. This is Carlos Garcia. The title of this message is Only Him. And the reason I said only Him is because in reality, it's only Him which talking about Christ. Okay, let's begin. Today I will be talking about trust during the current world situations, such as COVID, then you had all these riots and stuff like that. I know this sounds like a skipping CD because I have mentioned about not trusting in material possessions. This time, I want to briefly hit on how we should only trust God. As with this, I will start with an interesting experience. My experience goes like this. There were times I felt like no one was going to help me. When I felt like no one was going to help me, the only person I could rely on was Jesus. This example flows perfectly what I'm going to talk about today. With all this COVID stuff going on, and seeming like everybody making up their own story, the only thing you should trust, the only person you should trust is God. The reason I came to this conclusion is that I just don't know what's accurate, and you cannot trust anyone, not even your parents or other people. So, in other words, so for the people, I'm clearly not saying do not trust your parents. I'm more like saying, even they make mistakes, so you got to rely on God because He's the only one that can set you free. And this is where I'm saying, I am not saying do not trust other people to be mean, but so many people put their own spin on COVID. You just know what's right. If we try to understand for ourselves, we will be wrong because of the interpretation and spinoffs. With all the politics, inflations of numbers, fraud, everything changing, it has gone to the point that no one knows. This is the time to only trust God because He never changes, and everything what He says is true and never misleading. You can never go wrong. The beauty of God and His Word is there aren't any spin-offs. In other words, God is true, 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 true. From yesterday, today, and forever, He'll always be true. I know this is a terrible example. If it was only God and you, then He is the only person you could trust. In today's passage, which I put this one at the end, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. Proverbs 6. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. So, that's my lesson for today, but let's conclude what I said. So, you know how with this COVID, you got media sources, politics, doctors, everything. I'm not saying do not trust your doctors or health providers or whatever. I am more saying that we only trust God because He is the ultimate and He will set us free from this disease. Like if you came down with it, and He'll heal everything. But obviously, if you get wrapped up in everything and you start trusting everything, that you're ultimately gonna be afraid and uh, ultimately gonna be brainwashed and do not know how to trust God. That's why this message was entitled Only Him, because in reality, only Him is the one we need to focus and trust. Although there's people around us we can trust, but sooner or later they will, or later on down the road or whatever, they will cause you to stumble, either by accident or on purpose. But people always tend to let other people down. Well, this concludes my message for today. I know it was kind of short, and I will see y'all next week. Um, if you like what you see, like what you hear, smash that like and subscribe button, and I will be greatly appreciated. Thank y'all. Have a good week. God bless y'all.